On Friday afternoon, a trio of young men entered this home on Rio Crescent with the sole objective of robbing its occupants at gunpoint. They almost got away with it until Elvia Carl's teenage son, who is on crutches following a motorcycle accident, came to the rescue. Earlier today, he shared with us the frightening details of a home invasion perpetrated by individuals in the neighborhood whom he knows fairly well.
When I was walking outside back the bathroom, the two men were coming inside towards me with a gun, and I swung the pickaxe at them. I guess they got scared, and then they ran back, and they bucked into each other. They fell, and I also fell because I couldn't walk. I had the pickaxe with me. I got up back and I swung back at them, and when I got up back, they fell right on the exit of my house, the front door, and when he fell, I swung at his feet. I don't know if I caught him or not, but they went away.
At that time, the third assailant was struggling with his mother and her worker, inflicting multiple stab wounds on both women.
And I still heard my mom and her worker shouting in the kitchen. And when they were shouting in the kitchen, I looked back and I noticed that the men, they left the gun, they dropped the gun, and I picked the gun up. I went towards the kitchen, and the guy, he when I point the gun at him, he let go of my mom, and when he let go of my mom, I I hopped towards him because only one of my foot is functional. And when I hopped towards him and I pointed the gun at him, he got scared and he pulled the rug completely off his face, and I noticed that I know the guy. He actually hangs at the Chinese shop.
According to Carl's son, he pulled the trigger twice to shoot his mom's attacker, but the firearm snapped. The remaining thief then used the opportunity to make good his escape.
On Friday, the 15th day of November 2019, there was an aggravated burglary at Rio Crescent in Belize City. Police visited the residence where they found Elvia Cal and Maria Pinto with stab wounds. And found at the scene was a .22 revolver. Information was that three male persons entered the house armed with knives and a firearm and proceeded to rob the occupants. At some point inside the house, the son of one of the victims intervened and the gun fell on the floor. Thereafter, all three male persons fled from the area. Both victims were treated at the KHMH for stab wound injuries and they were later released. Investigation is ongoing to this matter and no one has been charged for this incident so far.
Carl's family has been living in fear since the incident on Friday. According to her son, they have been residing in that neighborhood, an offshoot of Fabers Road, for the past 2 years.
My whole family is scared. You can see the whole house is locked up. No one wants to come outside.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.